Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk about just why late 2017 is really just not a good time to be building a gaming PC, or really even a PC at all. Now, before I get into this, let me be clear that I still do find PC gaming to offer a lot of inherent benefits that the consoles don't offer, and I really feel like if you are a gaming enthusiast, then the PC platform is still the best option for you. But if you're somebody that just wants to get up and running with some games, and you play a lot of your mainstream AAA titles that are available across all three platforms, then you actually may want to consider something like an Xbox One X or a PS4 Pro, because they will offer you good prices to get up and running, as well as all of your mainstream AAA titles. But like I said, if you're an enthusiast, I still feel like the PC platform is the way to go. Now, that being said, 2017 has been a very expensive year to be building a gaming PC, or just a PC in general, and we'll start off with the most obvious reason being the cryptocurrency craze, if that's really the word you want to use to describe it. But basically, cryptocurrency has led to a shortage of AMD graphics cards, which either means you can't get them at all, or you have to pay just ridiculously high prices. And I actually just talked about that in a recent video. Now, one of the big benefits of PC gaming has always been that for almost every component, in fact, for every component, you have multiple different companies you can go to fulfill that need. For example, if you want a processor, you either have Intel or AMD. And normally for a graphics card, you either have NVIDIA or AMD. But with AMD's cards being just outrageously priced, or just unavailable completely, you're really just stuck with whatever NVIDIA is giving you. And right now, the Pascal lineup is actually starting to get a little bit long in the tooth, but if you're NVIDIA, there's no real reason to rush anything out the door, because AMD doesn't have any stock right now to actually sell you a graphics card at a reasonable price. So NVIDIA can sort of drag its feet and not really be a big deal for that company. And of course, when that happens, that just leads to a loss for consumers. That'd be you and me. And we just have less good options in the marketplace right now. That being said, NVIDIA cards are really good, and they actually are priced at a fairly reasonable price point as well. So it's not like you're just left with an awful option, but you lack other options. The next reason I want to talk about is just the most expensive one right now, and that is RAM. Now, when I put together my Ryzen 1800X system over here, I put in 16 gigabytes of Trident Z DDR4 RAM at 3000 megahertz. It was a 3000 megahertz kit. Now, you'll notice over here, right now there's only one stick of that RAM in it. That's because I don't want to buy more RAM, and I've had to reshuffle some of my other RAM sticks around. So hopefully I will be getting that 16 gigabytes full back in there, but right now we're just sitting with one 8 gigabyte stick, again because RAM is just so expensive right now. Now, when I bought this kit, it was about $155 and change on Newegg, and now it's sitting at something like $240. That's a huge price markup for RAM, and it's actually jumped a lot in recent weeks. Before Christmas, but after Thanksgiving, I saw it was some 16 gig kits were going for around the $180 price point, $190. And those were considered deals. But now you're lucky to find any 16 gigabyte kits that are under $200 at all. So RAM is just really expensive right now, and again, that's a major component of a gaming PC, so that's going to drive the cost up. So if you're somebody that is building a gaming PC and you just don't feel like waiting, or just a regular PC in general and you just don't want to wait, I will say this about my 8 gigabytes in the current setup I'm running right now, in that for gaming, you don't really notice a difference between 16 and 8 gigabytes. So what I would do if I were you, I would get the bare minimum 8 gigabyte standard, which to me is the bare minimum for a modern gaming PC, and then in the future, when those RAM prices come back down, then upgrade to 16 gigabytes. I would not worry about 16 gigabytes now. I would just get the 8 gigabytes again, because it's just so expensive. And last, and this is another cost problem, is SSDs are still expensive. There was a time when I was putting together the current configuration of my main PC, when I was buying up a couple of SSDs, the 480 gigabyte SATA variants, that you could find those 480 gigabyte deals on Amazon or on Newegg for $100 flat when one came on special, and it wasn't all that rare either. But now even a good deal on Newegg or Amazon still puts you at $120 for the same 480 gigabyte SSD. So again, SSD prices went up. In fact, they went higher than they currently are at one point, and they've come down a little bit, but they're still not back to that area that I would like to be buying those. And I'm really kicking myself because I had an opportunity back when I was buying these SSDs to buy more than just two at 480 gigabytes for $100. And obviously, hindsight's 2020. I really wish I had. Now, for all the bad reasons that may prevent you from buying a PC or building a PC right now, there are still good things about the PC platform. Obviously, on the software side of things, it can do much more than a console can. More and more AAA titles are always coming to the PC. The PC has a more robust indie game scene than the consoles do. There's just a lot of reasons to get a PC over a console, but there are definitely some factors, most prohibitively cost, that may prevent some of you from buying a PC. And I don't want to rag on the consoles too much here, because the consoles could be a really good option in an environment where PC building and buying is just really expensive right now. So there's something to consider, but I'm not going back to consoles anytime soon. But of course, I am curious what you guys think about building a PC right now. Have the costs associated with building a PC that have been going up prevented you from either upgrading or building your PC? And if so, what are your plans moving forward? Let me know in those comments down below. And as always, if you like this content, give it a like, share, subscribe, or comment down below. All those things help out a lot. You can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Hoosier Hardware. They're the same tag for your convenience. And also, as always, I'll let YouTube queue up a couple more videos from my channel for you to watch. I'm Shane with Hoosier Hardware, and I'll see you guys in the next video.